We're live. That's great. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to FILMspiration, inspiration for everyone through the lens of a filmmaker. My name is writer-director Edgar Ibarra. Got another special treat for everyone. This is actor and award-winning producer
Fausto Olmos Renteria.
All right. Just want to make sure that we are on, and yes, we are live. We got 8 eyeballs. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys have a good. Hope you guys are having a good Monday night.
Monday, yeah.
I can't keep track anymore. So everyone, I asked Fausto to come on the show to talk about 3 items in particular. So a lot of news going on, a lot that Fausto is involved in. So Fausto, talk to us first off about Sacred Goals. What is Sacred Goals? The campaign, is it still going on, and whatnot? And in the meantime, I'll run the graphic. Okay, that way people can kind of see.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Sacred Goals is our next feature film project alongside with Sal Valdenegro, who's the writer and director of Sacred Goals. We did a campaign to get money to do the film. Unfortunately, our numbers weren't where we wanted them to be, but enough for us to film a trailer here locally. And with that trailer, I think we'll open a lot more doors, especially because of the content of the movie. It's a docudrama about true events, and everybody loves true events, especially when it's about us as a community. It takes place of ethnic studies and how Arizona Congresswoman removed them from Arizona.
I don't know, the governor.
The governor.
The
I'm
governor.
sorry, the governor of
Mhm.
Arizona. And so it's true events that happen here in Tucson, and Salvador gathered everything up and did this wonderful script. And I'm very, very excited about it.
Now, to be a little bit more accurate, I think it was the governor and a few other players, but we'll let the story tell us that. Now, you guys were trying to go for how much money, and then ultimately we're going after a trailer now with that money, from what I understand, correct?
Correct. We were trying to raise 100 grand to make the movie, to make the feature. Unfortunately, like I said, our numbers weren't up there, but we did get enough to start off with the trailer, and then get that trailer done and present it to people, investors out there. Uh, there's a lot of different organizations that could be very interested in this feature film.
Cool, Fausto, and so basically this is about the centered around the Mexican American Studies program at the Tucson Unified School District, from what I understand, and everything that it went through throughout the years. I want to say it was like maybe 2009,
2010.
2010, around there.
2010, yeah.
Cool. So that should be Sal Valdenegro. Congratulations, man, and taking this big step and stepping into film land. It's not an area where everyone dares to venture into. Wishing you nothing but the best. Hoping to help you out in any way, shape, or form. Um, Now, let's go on to item number 2, and we'll eventually, if you're just jumping aboard, or maybe if you already caught your earful, we're actually going to recycle through all this later for new people that jump aboard. We will go through it again, and then you can also, of course, catch the rebroadcast. So for everyone who's just joining aboard or jumping aboard and joining us, we got longtime actor Fausto Olmos Renteria, who's been in Alambrista La Venganza with Jake, this world famous wrestler and Hall of Famer Jake the Snake Roberts, as well as tons of. You have a really long history here of film, don't you?
Yes. 15 years worth of history, yes.
Wow, it's already been 15.
Already 15. And La Última Playa.
So Fausto's, he's been doing the film hustle thing here in Tucson for a long time. It doesn't look like you have any plans of stopping anytime soon, right?
Of course not. Every year, more doors open, more opportunities are knocking at the door, and I'm jumping in them. I mean, just 2 years ago, I remember somebody knocking on my window and pushing me to be a producer. I wonder who that could be. Anyway, so I was like, well, why not? I'm a metiche anyway,
Yeah.
right? For those who don't know what metiche is, He's somebody who
It's kind of in everything, like a
it's
little nosy, but you're kind of in everyone's
in a good
stuff.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, nosy in a good way.
And the reason why I had asked you to become a producer, Fausto, is because I noticed that you're really good at organizing, um, just people and just events. And so I reached out to you, and when our small film group was in a need of a producer, and I said, hey, have you ever thought about it? And you're like, yeah, let's do it. And so that's how Fausto became a producer, and he's amazing ever since. And so, Fausto, talk to us about So you've produced many projects, many of the ones we've done together.
Yes.
And so then you were approached by a gentleman by the name of Dave Membrilla here locally. So talk to us about Dave and his project and what is SUPERMEX.
Me and Dave go back a long time ago. I was already doing Alambrista.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I made it sound like you guys just met and stuff.
No,
I just met the guy, but yeah. So
yeah, we go a long time back. I was filming Alambrista, and I was also coaching Little League for my kids, and his son was in my Little League team. So I got to know David and his family for a few years since they were always involved in T-ball and all that.
Denise, hola, ¿cómo estás? Denise Vergara, how are you? Thank you for the comment, jumping aboard. Everyone, if you guys want to comment, you guys have any questions, especially for Mr. Fausto Olmos Renteria or myself, jump right on in. Okay, it's not about us just kind of running our mouths about what we want to talk about. It's also about what you guys want to know and about talking with you guys about whatever you guys want to know. So anyway, Fausto, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm an open book, so whatever you ask, you'll get an answer.
There you go.
So yeah, and we have this common friend in Alberto Ojeda who told me, that I have a friend who has this great script, and I'm trying to push him to make it. And we would talk about that all the time we were together on set. And so, excuse me. And so he mentioned one time we were on set, and he said, "Hey, I'm telling David I'm with you." And then David heard my name. Fausto's like, "I know Fausto." So that's how we made the connection. And when David retired, I went to his retirement party, and I told David, "Hey, David, I mean, now you have time to do your film." And he approached me to see if I wanted to produce it and help him out in any way or form. At first, I was like, okay, what is it that you need help with? And so, I told him I could get you this, I could get you that, and then he wanted me more involved. So I asked him the $1 million question.
What is that $1 million question?
Or maybe a couple $100 question was,
Still.
do you want me to produce your movie?
Yeah.
And so he's like, "Oh, what will you do?" And I said, "Well, I'm not just gonna produce it, but this is everything that I'm involved with and everything that I can do and bring to the table."
Let's say hi to Anna Cavano.
Hey, Anna.
She's from
Yes,
the
from
Tempe
Tempe.
Festival. It's a bit hard to hear you guys. Anna, how's that? Can you hear us? Can you hear? Let me turn up this other audio. But you guys can hear us, correct? I hope you guys can hear us. So Fausto, try to talk a little louder.
Okay.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much. Yeah, we do this for the independent film community. We do it for everyone who doesn't know all that much about independent film and what we do. And but yeah, we're gonna still continue to do it. Pati Vasquez, Miralos, congrats, Pati. Thank you very much. We do this. Definitely, it's always nice to hear congrats, but we definitely do it for you guys and for everyone to enjoy our work here locally or at the state level, whatever you want to call it. But as long as you guys are enjoying our work, that's why we continue to do it. Roger Harmon, audio is good. Roger, thank you very much. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for verifying that. And if you guys, there's a little bit of a delay. It's about 6 seconds. So do not think that we are ignoring you. It just takes about 6 seconds to get through. Robert Morales, Mr. Robert Morales. This is a gentleman in Phoenix, plays guitar, real estate agent, super talented, super duper nice guy. A lot of positive energy coming from that guy, all the way from Phoenix, brother. Thank you so much for joining in. We appreciate it. Fausto, so do you want to take us on over to the trailer for SUPERMEX? You guys ready to see the trailer that Fausto produced?
This is a little trailer that we produced so we could get investors again on board and help us fund the feature. It's a fun script. Hope you enjoy it.
Cool. Without further ado, here is SUPERMEX with an introduction and conclusion with writer-director Dave Membrila. All right, everyone. Obviously, we're having technical difficulties with SUPERMEX, so just give us a moment because things can get glitchy. All right, everyone. Obviously, we're having technical difficulties with SUPERMEX. We're gonna try this again. So just give us a moment because things can get glitchy. All right, everyone. Obviously, we're having technical difficulties with SUPERMEX. We're gonna try this again. Okay. Here, Fausto, talk to people. Okay. And so Fausto, talk to you guys, everyone. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties. I'm gonna reload the clip. Meanwhile, Fausto's gonna talk to you a little bit more about SUPERMEX, and just how it came about. So Fausto, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Yeah. Well, the images you were looking at, we filmed all that at the beginning of January, and we took a beautiful shots with great people and put it all together thanks to the help of Edgar here.
Yay!
Again, here's Edgar to save the day, and we had a lot of fun filming everything. Of course, the sets were always light and fun to be around everybody and bringing this together. Edgar mentioned something earlier saying we keep doing this for you guys because we keep having viewers like you guys, and of course, ultimately goal will be, to make a living doing this. In the meantime, we have to make a living somewhere else, but in our free time, we're definitely gonna bring you more.
Hello, everybody, and thanks for checking out the trailer to the movie SUPERMEX. Stick around.
There's so much talent, so much people doing stuff out here. It's incredible. So we want to keep that up. We want to do our part.
Okay. Hey, Fausto. So I'm listening to it right here. It sounds like that's gonna work out. Wow, look how red I am on camera. Okay, everyone, we're gonna try again. Alfonso, thank you for tuning in. The teardrops, wow, too big. What? What's?
Oh, on the
Gabi?
the teardrops on the characters. You mean?
Oh.
Yeah, we wanted them to be old school and going old school.
Those the cholo and the chola teardrops. Okay.
Now when you go back to like the 70s and the pachucos and the gangs of LA or whatnot, they have this this artwork of the payasos with the big old lágrimas, stuff like that. So I think we probably got the idea from that because we started making them small, like they would have them now, but it looked like a mall, right? So it looked like a mall, so we're like, let's make them bigger, let's make them show that it's an eye drop. But anyway, I think we're ready for the trailer, so let's just click on it, enjoy it.
All right, everyone. So here's the trailer for SUPERMEX, again with an intro and a conclusion with writer-director Dave Membrilla. And I will monitor the audio, hopefully you have it.
Hello everybody, and thanks for checking out the trailer to the movie SUPERMEX. Stick around for a brief message afterwards on how you too can become a part of our dream team to get our vision up on the big screen. Thanks and enjoy.
Mr. Yayo.
I don't remember much.
El Yayo, cabrón.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Yayo.
You have the wrong house.
¡No te hagas pendejo!
You have the wrong house.
Play stupid with me, man.
I heard the sound of an AK.
And then, in an instant, everything changes. My family, my life, everything. Gone. Then, homeless. But the people on the street took me in. And the community embraced me.
This is it right here. Mr. Sanchez, open the door.
¿Qué quiere? ¿Qué quiere?
¿Dónde está Lito? Deja la puerta. Deja la puerta.
Lito's probation officer says he hasn't been seen in some time. Doesn't call in, check in, hasn't shown up for work.
I know. I haven't seen him either. Cabra.
It's more than that, senora. Courts cut him some slack because of the deal we made. If we gotta come back, he ain't gonna be.
Sí, sí. Yo entiendo.
I hope you do.
I understand.
I hope you do. Here we go again.
He's gonna talk to you!
No, why do that? We're done talking here.
I had to give back, somehow. But it wasn't enough, so I had to get tough by getting my ass kicked. To find my family's killers.
My favorite piña colada.
And teach helpless victims to defend themselves.
Elbows in. Go. Good. Snap it back. In. Left, right. You got me there. So I'm walking past this restaurant called Michas, something like that. This guy just stops me. He goes, hey, this guy stinks. God. Hey, your food's in the back, man. Go to the garbage dump.
Hey, I'm just trying to order my food.
You know what? Come on. We'll put a stop to this.
Hold on. Just to see what happens.
Hey, I'm just trying to get my food.
Come on.
Hey, Duty, this stuff really works.
But I made some friends along the way.
So, how'd you get all the way to Tucson?
Again, I don't remember much. I left El Paso.
Hey, SUPERMEX. Heard about your vigilante escapades.
Yeah, she can't keep a secret.
Son of a bitch!
And got a little unwanted attention.
We finally discovered why the homeless have been able to defend themselves when accosted on the street. It seems that they've been getting trained by this man, Arturo Mendez. Yes, folks, there is a new sheriff in town, or at least a new marshal. Martial art, as he's being called by our station. Mr. Mendez, would you give us a few words for our station? We want to know how you've been training the homeless. We have a lot of questions. We want to know, do you know Jackie Chan? Who has trained you? What is the motivating force behind the work you're doing? Why are you running from me? We finally discovered why the homeless have been able to defend themselves on the street. It seems that they've been getting trained by this man, Arturo Mendez. Yes, folks, there is a new sheriff in town, or at least a new marshal. Martial art, as he's being called by our station, Mr.
Antonio, we got a problem.
Do you know Jackie Chan?
What is you working on another case outside of our jurisdiction, Santana? What gives?
Nothing really. Most investigations taking place after hours.
So we working on other people's crimes with taxpayers' dimes? Just what we need to hit the newspapers. Stops now. Got it?
Sir, we believe there's a connection in trafficking between El Paso and Tucson.
Wow! And you figure there's a connection between two border towns? What's next? You're gonna tell me they're smuggling drugs into the country.
But sir, we...
Shh! You're here as a favor, and a favor only. Today. Stops. Today.
I promise you we're not going to waste taxpayers' money.
Stops today.
Our target subject is Omar Sosa. He's the brother of Antonio Sosa, both of El Paso. Both have done time for trafficking. We need to figure out what kind of motive Omar would have for double-crossing Antonio, assuming, of course, that he thought Antonio's house was yours. So we have to surveil like crazy.
But like I said, I had friends.
Monitor everything and everybody who comes in, who comes out. Take mental notes. Write down license plate numbers. Anything and everybody. Got it?
Which is a good thing, because I also had enemies.
Amigo, I'm not a violent man. I abhor violence. Look at your friend. He messed up my wall. Tell me what I need to know.
And I pray they don't find me.
Where is this guy, Mendez?
Before I find them.
Welcome back, and we hope you enjoyed the trailer to the movie SUPERMEX. But that's just what it is. Right now, it's just a trailer. The movie that has not been produced yet. This is where we need your help. Please join us in donating to our crowdfunding efforts and helping us realize the vision of getting SUPERMEX on the big screen and in theaters across the country. No donation is too big or too small. Please share it with your friends on Facebook. If you're a fan of independent films or you like what you saw, send them the YouTube link. Any donation will help. Thanks a lot and have a blessed day.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. That was SUPERMEX, or at least the trailer, directed by Dave Membrilla, who you saw there at the end, produced by Fausto Olmos Renteria, shot and edited by myself.
Yes.
You guys, that was SUPERMEX. Thank you very much. Questions, comments, concerns? Silvia says, nice, guys. Here's the nice part, Silvia. Right there. Silvia Sanchez, saludos.
Hi, baby.
Okay, so so we're going to go back to that, you guys. If you guys hang around, we're going to do another cycle of Sacred Goals and SUPERMEX. Last big item, very big announcement we're very proud of. The Arizona International Film Festival starts up this Wednesday. We were blessed to have one of our films produced that Fausto produced, and we got together in 2016. I forgot what year it is, this year and last year. It's called The Hustle, starring Fausto Olmos Renteria, produced by Fausto, and also starring Mr. Alberto Ojeda. And it's a pretty intense film. We're going to give you guys just a little tidbit and tell you how you can watch the entire thing. Carla, there's Carla Valenzuela.
Hi, Carla.
Un aplausos. Rafael, how'd you like all that karate, man? I know you're a karate guy. Rafael's a good friend I grew up with in the LA area.
I am.
Alfonso, thank you very much on the film festival, man. That's why we make movies and for people to see, and it's a big honor because it's right here in our hometown, starting on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go a little into The Hustle.
What's up, Alfonso?
And then we're gonna come back out and tell how you can actually catch the entire thing. We're gonna give you a teeny tiny snippet, but then tell you exactly where to go this Friday, not online, in the real world, to go watch The Hustle, okay?
In the big screen with us, live.
Carla says, hi guys. Carla.
Hi, Carla.
How are you?
Pati and Alfonso and Isai.
Look, we
everybody.
have a stuntman available in Florida.
Woo, come on down, brother. We're doing some great
Rafael,
stuff down here in Arizona.
We can always use great stuntman, man.
Yeah. Especially when our stuntman just moved to LA.
One of our main stunt guys, actually, Robert
Linden.
Robert Linden.
Yeah,
if you're watching, or hopefully he is, we do miss him a lot.
Yeah.
And
not only is a great stuntman, a fight choreographer, but a great friend.
Yeah, and Rafael, he's the guy that was flipped onto the table in that one scene in the taqueria. And so
the one responsible for all those fighting scenes too.
That's true. Yeah. Stunt choreographer, right?
Stunt choreographer, yes, for SUPERMEX.
¿Qué onda, Fausto?
Hey. Alfonso, get to work, man.
Anna, we hope to. We really, really do. And to your new... Yes, we really hope to, and we hope you like it. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to feed you guys a teeny tiny smidget of The Hustle. Then afterwards, stick around to see where you guys can see it this Friday. No joke. You guys can check it out, okay? So here we go, The Hustle.
Before he puts it on, this is probably the one time where it hurt me not to be involved with gangs as I was growing up, because I'm trying to play this cholo tough guy, and I just couldn't do it. It was very hard for me, but hopefully you guys like it.
And I sent Fausto to YouTube University, and he did okay. But no,
not really.
He did good. He did good. And so here we go, a little bit of The Hustle, okay? And then we're gonna tell you guys where you guys can check out the entire thing.
What's wrong, Holmes?
I knew he was going to forget to tell you. He's got the bug that's going around.
So he asked me to drive you.
I'm Joe Games. We met last year at his place on the day of his birthday.
Rudy Holmes.
So what are some of those deliveries you have to do?
Just some stuff that I got to deliver to some people.
Where to first?
Southside. 6 and Drexel.
Hey, Ramon tells me your car's in the shop.
Yeah. I'm getting some alterations done to the interior.
Like what?
Just some alterations, man. But I appreciate la verdad, you know?
The what?
Yeah, you know, the ride. I appreciate the ride.
Oh, no problem, man. You're welcome.
So I guess you don't speak Spanish, huh?
No need to. I'm in America. I'm an American.
So you never had the need to talk Spanish to the Spanish speakers in our community?
Community? If they're speaking Spanish in my country, they probably don't belong here.
Hang out, home.
That was the first 2 scenes of our short... Yes, the audio's on it. Turned on. That was the first 2 scenes of our short film, The Hustle. What is Rudy delivering? What is in that black bag that Joe helped him pick him up to so that Rudy can make his deliveries? What is in that black bag? How can people find out?
You could easily find out by coming out Friday the 21st to the screen room. 9 p.m. Be there a little early. It will be packed. There's a bunch of short films, not just ours, but there's a bunch of short films that are going to be screening there. And come join us. It's going to be a nice party to not only like a nice little get together, but we're going to see The Hustle in the big screen with with the live audience. I mean, how awesome is that?
Cool. Yeah. So everyone, and I think it's actually 9:30. But
9 or 9:30. Well, come
we'll
at
get
9.
there at 9. That way you're on time anyway.
Exactly.
And you guys, so we're talking about the launch of not launch, but the beginning of this year's 26th annual Arizona International Film Festival. It's Arizona's longest running film festival. And when we say that and it really sinks in, you think, wow, that's right here in Tucson. Arizona's oldest film festival is right here in Tucson.
And it took us 26 years to get into it. Well, at least for me. I think you already been there, right, before?
Yeah, in its 15th year in 2005. But still, to be back 17 years later, I mean, it's an honor. And it's right here in our hometown, and it's the oldest film festival in the state. You guys, please support this film festival because it's such a gem. If you come out, I promise you, you will see films that you really won't see on TV. Maybe you'll catch them on the internet for sure, and eventually and in time. But come on out, support the Arizona International Film Festival, and in doing so, the segment is called Arizona Filmmakers section, right? And excuse me if I'm screwing that up because I probably am right now, but it's a bunch of Arizona filmmakers in this category to basically nod to us, the Arizona filmmakers, and acknowledge our work because there's so many of us running around here in Tucson telling our stories, doing our thing, and we really, really hope. But again, we can make all of the movies, but it doesn't matter at all if we don't have you, the audience. That's why we do it. We do it for you guys, the audience, to enjoy, to criticize, maybe to throw some tomatoes at the screen.
Not at us, at the screen. Shout out to Mia from the film festival. Hi, Mia.
Yeah. And Carla Valenzuela quería ver. Carla, that's why we're trying to get people out to the film festival so that people can see you. And Carla's son.
Yeah, and Raulito. You guys definitely have to come because not only were you guys a part of the cast, but without you guys' help, this wouldn't have been possible too.
Very true.
Everybody that was involved, Ana, Al, you, Carla, and your son, Raulito, Esai, everybody that was involved, Jonathan, and I'm probably forgetting a bunch because he takes a big crew. Carol, she opened up her house to us as well. Yeah. Everybody, you guys have to all come down and we gotta see it together. I know we did it already. We saw it in our home once, and the actual like the release, the world release. We saw it here, between us. But this is where we're gonna see it with an audience, and I mean, what better way than to do it at the screen room?
Cool. You guys, so these are the 3 items. We're going to start everything over for all of you who are just joining us. If you want to continue to hang with us, we would love for you to continue to hang with us. You guys ask us some questions. Oh, Rafael's got a question.
Okay.
If you're ever in Orlando, would love to work with you. Definitely hit you up at the West Coast. Rafael, sweet, man. That'd be awesome, bro, to work with you because I know you've always been into karate ever since we were young kids. I still see your photos that you post every now and then. That's so cool to see that after so many years, that's still your thing, and you've never let it go. And frankly, that's kind of the case for us with regards to filmmaking.
Yeah.
So you and karate, bro, don't ever let that go. And thank you so much for your offer if we're ever in Orlando, if you're ever over here. We'll introduce you to all the great filmmakers here and our beautiful desert. So whenever you want, cuando quieras, estás en tu casa, Rafael. Carla, thank you guys. We'll be there for sure. Let me know the exact time. Okay, so everyone, yes, this Friday, 9:30. So get there at 9 o'clock again. Get there at 9 o'clock, but it's the Arizona Filmmakers section at 9:30. So get there at 9 o'clock, okay, Carla?
At the screen room, downtown.
At the screen room, yeah.
Can't miss it.
It's right across, it's right on, what would that be, Broadway? It's on Congress, just west of 6th, in front of the old Chicago Music Store. And I'm starting to get amnesia, and I'm not even. Oh, Leida Herring, hello. Hola, ¿cómo andamos, Leida? Stuff to catch up. Isaiah, I can make it out there for you guys. Isaiah, that'd be awesome, yes, brother. Please. If you can come out, man, because please. I know you weren't out there. I know you weren't here for when we did a little premiere here at home. But that'd be awesome if you could make it out there, brother.
We want the whole crew, everybody who was involved with this. We want all of you guys to make it there.
Yeah. Leila, so this is Fausto Olmos Renteria. If you're just tuning in, he's an actor and award-winning producer of many short films and feature films here in town.
Not producing-wise, no, but hey,
definitely
I'm open to it.
starring.
Anybody needs a producer out there?
And just so, and this is kind of a taste of a kind of the independent film scene that we make happen. Not just us, but like a lot of filmmakers make happen here in Tucson. So thank you so much for tuning in, Leila. So let's get back to this, Fausto. So talk to us about sacred goals for those of us who are just tuning in. So sacred goals.
Sacred goals. We just finished this past weekend. I'm sorry, not this weekend. The weekend before, we did our first round of castings, and we had people come out, and lots of our friends here locally came out to audition for this trailer again, and we had a great turnout. We're gonna have a great cast as well, and we're looking very much forward to that we're gonna be doing pretty soon here in probably mid-June.
And shout out to the writer and writer, right?
Yeah,
Director Sal Valdenegro. Shout out to you, brother. Congratulations for stepping into Filmland. You must be a masochist. So, but you know what? You like the pain. You really, really will.
And it's so hard to get the Latinos out there to be involved in filmmaking and this wonderful art that we do as actors.
Yep.
Not a lot of Latino actors out there. So this Sacred Goal script is based on all Latinos, and everything that happened about and it involves the Latinos. It's part of our community. Yep. That was hurt the most. So it was very hard to cast the Latinos out there, and then especially going back to high school. We needed young kids, high school age kids. I'm very fortunate to have as a friend Jessica Armistad, who, shout out to her. She's the teacher in drama class at Vail High School here locally in Vail, Arizona. Mm-hmm. And I say, I need your help, Jessica. Please tell your class to come out and audition. We need young kids to be some of these roles, these main roles.
And Fausto, so it sounds like that tactic of filmmaking goes back to the fact that if we don't tell our own stories, not just as Latinos, but also as Southern Arizonans, Tucsonans, just in general as independent filmmakers, definitely on the Latino side, if we just don't tell our own stories, who will? And that's why we do it, right?
Exactly.
That's why we get on camera and we do our own.
Yeah, and this hits very, very close to home. It happened here in Tucson. The main storyline on this is the walkouts from the high schools of our young kids back in 2010 who fought for ethnic studies and fought for them to stay in our schools. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but we got to do our part as Mexican Americans, as voters out here to change this mindset. And because, I mean, ethnic studies is so important. It's part of our history here. So we definitely want to do that. Buenas noches.
Eduardo Venegas.
Hey, Eduardo, what's up, brother?
Buenas noches, man. How you doing, brother?
Another filmmaker here.
Another
locally.
filmmaker, man.
You keep promising, man, that I'm gonna help you out, and you still haven't called me. Shout out to you, man.
Eduardo is another great example of that film spirit here in Southern Arizona, of guys who say, you know what, I got a story to tell, and I'm just gonna tell it myself, and boom, here's what I'm gonna do. And so, Eduardo, how you doing, brother?
Thank you for your time, my friend.
Yeah, thanks, brother. LOL. All right. SUPERMEX. So on to the next item, SUPERMEX. Fausto, what is SUPERMEX and who wrote it and directed it?
SUPERMEX was written and directed by David Membrilla here in Tucson. He's a stand-up comic, teacher. He's involved in the community. He's a mariachi teacher. I mean, this guy has too many hats to wear. Yep. And he wears them all with great dignity, and he's very, very successful at it. He wrote the script, and I helped him put his vision out there. It's a great script. For me to be involved in anything, I have to believe in what I'm being involved in, so I could give it my all 100% of the time, whether it's acting or background or whatever it is. And so this script is amazing. If you guys like the trailer, you guys have to share the campaign so we could get the funding for the feature. So that way we can make the feature happen, and you guys can see the whole storyline about.
So what we're gonna play for you guys is a trailer that Fausto was talking about. David said, you know what? He got with Fausto. They said, hey, let's produce a trailer. They approached me about photography and editing, and And so he put the trailer together. This is a concept trailer, really, really neat because it's something to see. And then the idea, it'll explain itself with David on the front and the back end. But basically, the idea is to then hopefully raise funds with the trailer, and then take those funds to make SUPERMEX the feature. So did it in reverse with first the trailer and then the feature, whereas usually trailers are cut from a feature. Here's the opposite way around for that goal in mind. So
and I'm sorry to cut you off, but that was a great tactic by David.
Yep.
David was the one who came up with that idea, and when he told me about it, I was like, wait a minute, you want to shoot a trailer? What?
Yeah, I was like,
you know, and then
but then it was a good idea.
Yeah, when you think about it, it's like, wow, that's a great idea. Let's do it. I think it'll work. Why not? And so Salvador Negro loved the idea. He actually was on set helping us out the first Friday that we shot, and he was out there helping us with dressing the scene at the hole on the base of a mountain to make it look like a homeless camp. And so he was down there, and he loved the idea as well. That's why we're doing that for Sacred Goals, and it's a great concept. It's a great concept.
So Eduardo has a nice comment. I commend both of you. Gracias por compartir las experiencias. Thank you for sharing your experiences for us to see. I commend both of us for on such a more. So Eduardo, Sacred Goals is definitely way more Fausto and Sal Valdenegro. So yeah, congratulations, brother, because I mean it's not a small topic. It is not a small topic to tackle. And so I mean, Eduardo, I assume that you're talking about Sacred Goals when you're mentioning that. So it's just not a small topic. So
no, not at all.
To you guys.
And here we are, fighting the system. And this is a story that hits home. It happened here in Tucson, and there's a lot of bad things happening in Tucson, but because of this, California passed a law that everybody must pass an ethnic study to be able to graduate from high school. So I mean, if we could change the world one state at a time, or one mindset at a time, hey, we did our job. Cool. And what better way is by sharing our stories. I mean, we gotta do it.
Cool. Yeah. You guys, without further ado, here's the trailer. Back to SUPERMEX. We're like kind of all over the place.
Yeah, but
back to SUPERMEX. You guys, questions, comments, concerns, leave them right there on the side or underneath the video, and we will definitely address your questions. Just please hang with us, okay? Please hang with us because we're so honored that you even said, hey, let me watch these guys.
Yeah.
So we appreciate that. So without further ado, SUPERMEX the trailer.
Hello everybody, and thanks for checking out the trailer to the movie SUPERMEX. Stick around for a brief message afterwards on how you too can become a part of our dream team to get our vision up on the big screen. Thanks and enjoy.
What's the yayo?
I don't remember much.
El yayo, cabrón.
What are you talking about?
What's the yayo?
You have the wrong house.
¡No te hagas pendejo!
You have the wrong house. Play stupid with me, man.
I heard the sound of an AK.
And then, in an instant, everything changes. My family, my life, everything. Gone. Then, homeless. But the people on the street took me in. And the community embraced me.
This is it right here. Mr. Sanchez, open the door.
¿Qué quiere? ¿Qué quiere?
¿Dónde está Lito? Déjala pues.
Lito's probation officer says he hasn't been seen in some time. Doesn't call in, check in, hasn't shown up for work.
I know. I haven't seen him either. Cabra.
It's more than that, senora. Courts cut him some slack because of the deal we made. If we gotta come back, he ain't gonna be.
Sí. Yo entiendo.
I hope you do.
I understand.
I hope you do. Here we go again.
No, he's gonna talk to you!
No, why do that? We're done talking here.
I had to give back, somehow. But it wasn't enough, so I had to get tough by getting my ass kicked. To find my family's killers.
My favorite piña colada.
And teach helpless victims to defend themselves.
Elbows in. Go. Good. Snap it back. Hit. Left, right. You got me there. So I'm walking past this restaurant called Michas, something like that. This guy just stops me. He goes, hey, this guy stinks. Oh my God. Hey, your food's in the back, man. Go to the garbage dump.
Hey, I'm just trying to order my food.
You know what? Come on. I'm gonna put a stop to this.
Hold on. Just to see what happens.
Hey, I'm just trying to get my food.
Come on.
Hey, Duty, this stuff really works.
But I made some friends along the way.
So, how'd you get all the way to Tucson?
Again, I don't remember much. I left El Paso.
Hey, SUPERMEX. Heard about your vigilante escapades.
Yeah, she can't keep a secret. Son of a bitch!
And got a little unwanted attention.
We finally discovered why the homeless have been able to defend themselves when accosted on the street. It seems that they've been getting trained by this man, Arturo Mendez. Yes, folks, there is a new sheriff in town, or at least a new marshal. Martial art, as he's being called by our station. Mr. Mendez, would you give us a few words for our station? We want to know how you've been training the homeless. We have a lot of questions. We want to know, do you know Jackie Chan? Who has trained you? What is the motivating force behind the work you're doing? Why are you running from me? We finally discovered why the homeless have been able to defend themselves when accosted on the street. It seems that they've been getting trained by this man, Arturo Mendez. Yes, folks, there is a new sheriff in town, or at least a new marshal. Martial art, as he's being called by our station, Mr.
Antonio, we got a problem.
Do you know Jackie Chan?
What is you working on another case outside of our jurisdiction, Santana? What gives?
Nothing really. Most investigations taking place after hours.
So we working on other people's crimes with taxpayers' dimes? Just what we need to hit the newspapers. Stops now. Got it?
Sir, we believe there's a connection in trafficking between El Paso and Tucson.
Wow! And you figure there's a connection between two border towns? What's next? You're gonna tell me they're smuggling drugs into the country.
But sir,
Shh! You're here as a favor, and a favor only. Today. Stops. Today.
I promise you we're not going to waste taxpayers' money.
Stops today.
Our target subject is Omar Sosa. He's the brother of Antonio Sosa, both of El Paso. Both have done time for trafficking. We need to figure out what kind of motive Omar would have for double-crossing Antonio, assuming, of course, that he thought Antonio's house was yours. So we have to surveil like crazy.
But like I said, I had friends.
Monitor everything and everybody who comes in, who comes out. Take mental notes. Write down license plate numbers. Anything and everybody. Got it?
Which is a good thing, because I also had enemies.
Amigo, I am not a violent man. I abhor violence. Look at your friend. He messed up my wall. Tell me what I need to know.
And I pray they don't find me.
Where is this guy, Mendez?
Before I find them.
Welcome back, and we hope you enjoyed the trailer to the movie SUPERMEX. But that's just what it is. Right now, it's just a trailer. The movie that has not been produced yet. This is where we need your help. Please join us in donating to our crowdfunding efforts and helping us realize the vision of getting SUPERMEX on the big screen and in theaters across the country. No donation is too big or too small. Please share it with your friends on Facebook. If you're a fan of independent films or you like what you saw, send them the YouTube link. Any donation will help. Thanks a lot and have a blessed day.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. That was the trailer to SUPERMEX. And again, so it's a concept trailer, right, Fausto, that hopefully will, if you guys want to donate, we will put the links to that. And then also information to the Arizona International Film Festival in the body of the post. And you can watch the rebroadcast of this once it's all done. And also get that information to donate if you please will help us donate to SUPERMEX to make that into a feature film. Last item, once again, Fausto Olmos Renteria, award-winning producer, produced, once again, we teamed up last May, almost a year ago now, to make The Hustle. The Hustle we're blessed to have included in the Arizona International Film Festival this year. Quite a blessing for myself 12 years later, and well, not just for myself, but, you know, I had a film like 12 years ago, that's what I meant. And then now here we are 12 years later with an amazing cast and crew in front of as well as behind the camera. And without further ado, here's a little snippet of The Hustle, and we will tell you, if you hang out, we'll tell you how you can watch the rest of The Hustle. Okay? So without further ado, The Hustle.
What's wrong, Holmes? I knew he was going to forget to tell you. He's got the bug that's going around. So he asked me to drive you. I'm Joe Games. We met last year at his place on the day of his birthday. Rudy Holmes. So what are some of those deliveries you have to do?
Just some stuff that I got to deliver to some people.
Where to first?
Southside. 6 and Drexel.
Hey, Ramon tells me your car's in the shop.
Yeah. I'm getting some alterations done to the interior.
Like what?
Just some alterations, man. But the aprecio la verdad, you know?
The what?
Yeah, you know, the ride. I appreciate the ride.
Oh, no problem, man. You're welcome.
So I guess you don't speak Spanish, huh?
No need to. I'm in America. I'm an American.
So you never had the need to talk Spanish to the Spanish speakers in our community?
Community? If they're speaking Spanish in my country, they probably don't belong here.
Hang out, Holmes.
All right.
All right, now that I got the audio right, those were the first two scenes for the short film The Hustle, starring Fausto Olmos Renteria and also Mr. Alberto Ojeda. And Silvia, jaja, mi cholito, sí, tu cholito salió bien chulo. Mira, míralo, Silvia. Aquí está. You guys, so that's The Hustle. It'll be at the Arizona International Film Festival this Friday, the 21st.
Friday the 21st.
Friday the 21st at 9:30. Get there at 9 o'clock.
Meet us there at 9. How about that? Meet us there at 9. We'll be there.
And one thing that I want to say with regards to you guys showing up, we want you to see the movie for sure, but we not because you want just for you to meet us. We want to meet you because, again, we tell these stories for you as storytellers. That's great, but we're nothing actually without you guys coming out to support and enjoy the storytelling that we do.
Good point.
We want to meet you guys. We want to see the people that
our fans
that take the time to say, yeah, you know what, I'll give these guys, I'll give their crazy little idea, 15 minutes of my time and watch their movie, we really do appreciate you guys. And so we really, really do want to meet you. And so, again, this Friday, be there at 9 o'clock, the screening room, downtown Tucson, Arizona, in front of the old Chicago Music Store. And so, Fausto, go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah. Really quick, gracias, Eduardo. Thank you very much for your help and always supporting us. And sorry to put you on the spot there earlier, but hopefully I'll see you there Friday, man. We'll hang out as well. Right after the screening, we'll hang out all together. All of us, including you guys. So make sure to be there.
Screening room, man. Be there at 9 o'clock, man. I'd love to be able to hang out with you at the screening room afterwards. Well, afterward, wherever we go and we have,
So final recap. Sacred Ghost is coming up soon. We're gonna be in production. We're in pre-production right now. With scheduling and getting contracts done and everything. Locations. We have some wonderful locations already. Our disposals, and I think you guys will enjoy it. Everything's being filmed here in Tucson. That's a big plus. And then we got SUPERMEX, and there's gonna be a link. Please, everybody loves a movie. Why not love a movie made here in our backyard in Tucson, Arizona? It's our movie. It's our stories. Put $5, $10. You got an extra $15. You're going to go see a Hollywood movie that don't care about you guys. Put $5 into a movie that true. Cares about you guys here.
It's a good way to put it.
Yeah. So
and
how about
so as Fausto was saying, the link to that I'm gonna put all in the body of the post. Once the post is done, you can watch the rebroadcast, and all that information for the links is going to be in the body. Also, along with the link for, of course, finally, The Hustle. Again, Arizona Independent Film Festival this Friday, 9:30. Be there at 9. We want to meet you guys. We want to hang out with you guys afterwards for sure. It's not just about us, you guys. It's more about you guys, because we make these films for you guys to watch and enjoy. So we want to meet you guys. And for that big reason, nothing would make us happier than to be able to meet the audience that supports us. So you guys, thank you so much. This has been, let me go to the graphic. This has been FILMspiration, inspiration for everyone through the lens of a filmmaker. Again, all of the information is going to be in the body. If Facebook's not your thing, if you do Twitter and Instagram or YouTube, look for links in the body underneath. And go ahead and follow us there as well, wherever you'd like, whatever you'd like. As long as, we get to be by your side and always continually bring you more great news from the underground, from the grassroots level, you guys. Thank you, everyone, so much. My name's Fausto.
My name is not Edgar. My name is Fausto Olmos Renteria. We'll see you there Friday, 9 o'clock. We'll see you there. Let's enjoy this together.
And I'm writer director Edgar Alejandro Ibarra. Thank you very much. And go after your dreams. Don't ever stop, whatever they are, even if they're outside of film. Go after your dreams. Never stop. Never give up.
That's right. And hit a home run, guys.
That's right. We'll talk to you guys later.